Hello everyone, this is Barry Vanover with Martial Arts Management Group. Today I wanted to talk to you about effective lead generation actions at your next promotional booth. Last summer I did a industry survey of martial arts school owners, and I was asking them a lot of questions about their marketing, and I noticed that for school owners that made over $40,000 per month or more, that one of their most effective sources of marketing was their promotional booth systems. So today I want to discuss, when you're having your promotional booth, 5 simple steps, 5 simple actions that will make sure you and your team are generating effective leads, which is the entire point of scheduling and setting up and going to the time, energy, trouble, and money to do your promotional booth systems. First is event registration. Now, if you're doing my mass intro systems, then you've probably got a mass intro scheduled every Saturday morning for kids and maybe every Saturday afternoon for adults. So at your promotional booths, one of the first things that we have our staff do is approach people and invite them to an upcoming event. It could be for adult self-defense seminars, which is what it usually is. Maybe it's more specific about gun defense or something like that. For kids, there's a lot of different topics, like maybe it's our back to school karate for concentration workshops that's coming up, or bully proof, or kids safe, or beginning children's martial arts workshop. So we're approaching people and we're handing them a card, inviting them to an upcoming event, probably that next following Saturday. And we go ahead and take the time to tell them that we're giving away, for children, for example, we're giving away free martial arts uniforms to the first 30 people that register for this event. And we're taking registration right here at our booth. So then you're guiding the people over. If they would like to come and they want to register for the event at the booth, they're guaranteed the free uniform when they get there. So naturally, we're going to take as many registrations as possible because that gives us an excuse to gather their lead, their name, address, phone number, and email. So event registration is first. Second is just your contest boxes or lead boxes. At every promotional booth, we'll have 2 or 3 boxes there that people can come up to and they can enter their information to win, like a free 6-month membership at our school, or we love to give away and raffle off free birthday parties. Now, everybody's name that goes in there, they're all going to win a 2-lesson trial program, right? And they're all going to win a free birthday party, because that's another great source of leads. Another great source of signing up new students is the martial arts birthday parties. The second method of gathering effective leads at your promotional booth is the spin wheel system. So what we use nowadays, instead of the actual physical wooden spin wheel type thing, is we use an app called the iPrize Wheel, and we have it on our iPad. And you can design the app in the wheel in any different colors. You can put the different prizes on the wheel, and the screen will not allow someone to spin it until the information you're wanting, which you can customize, to be gathered. So you want to make sure you're getting their name, address, phone number, and email. Then once you've entered that and hit enter, it will allow for the wheel to be spun once. Before the wheel can be spun again, it's got to have more information or another lead. And that's great to make sure the staff members are not forgetting to get the proper information. And then you can have your iPad connected Bluetooth or by iTunes or iTV to your monitor, and everyone can see the wheel spin at the promotional booth on the big monitor. And once you get a couple kids start spinning the wheel, the other students and people see it happening, it attracts them to the booth, and it's a great fun way to get their lead. Now, on the items that we put on the prize wheel to win, tons of different items, giveaway type stuff like the suction cup throwing stars or the Karate Kid headbands and the tattoos and all of these different types of things. And every time they spin on something, whatever they win, it also includes a free 2-lesson trial program. So what we do is we go ahead and gather their information. We tell them that they won, for example, they won a pack of suction cup throwing stars and a 2-lesson trial program. We're going to be calling you to schedule that first lesson, and you'll receive your prize when you come for your first lesson. So it also is an incentive for them to come for the first lesson that when you call to schedule. So the iPrize wheel or the spin wheel is our third effective method of generating good leads at your promotional booths. The next is really depending upon where you're at. If you're at an outdoor activity or maybe an expo center where there's plenty of room and it doesn't matter how much noise you make, like at a elementary school's fall festival outside or a big convention center area, board breaking is really popular also. So board breaking, we get the real thin cut boards, pre-cut, really thin boards. We get them from a company called Tiger Claw Enterprise. And man, you're getting 60, 70 boards you buy cheap for 30 or 40 bucks, and you're guaranteed that you're going to get that many leads. So in order for a child to break the board, we have them fill out the information sheet and the parents sign off on it, which has a little liability waiver on that, no big deal. But it gives us an excuse to gather the family's lead. We teach the kid real quick a palm hand strike motion, and of course, any kid that hits it, you can break the board yourself. It makes a popping sound. So it's really exciting for the kid. And now the kid feels like, and maybe the parent feels like, maybe martial arts is something this kid has a real affiliation for, has a real excitement for. Maybe this is the thing for him. So it also does help when they break the board, and then of course they could spin the wheel. You've already got their lead, or call them, invite them to a 2-lesson trial program. Maybe it adds to the excitement of, wow, now I want to do more martial arts. So it increases the chance that they show up for that intro. And then the fifth tip that I want to talk about is having a motivated, friendly, outgoing staff that are well trained. You can have all of the systems that I just mentioned put in place. You can have the best looking booth ever, but if you don't have a well-trained, friendly, motivated staff to operate this booth by, then they're going to stand there, talk to themselves, or somebody's going to stand there by themselves and not get anything done. They're not going to be approaching people. They're not going to be doing the systems. They're not going to be talking. They're not going to be PR, and they're not going to be making things happen, and they're not going to generate any leads. So you must have a well-trained, motivated, fun, friendly, excited staff there. And I recommend having more than one staff member at a booth, especially if it's in a great location. 2 people feel more comfortable and they work together. 3 is even better, right? Depending upon the size of the crowd where you're going to be with your promotional booth. So guys, there's some simple tips to help you generate more effective leads when you're out in the community marketing and doing your promotional booth systems.